y'all know all the X's and O's, man. I'm just sitting at home watching. I don't like to get into that because I don't believe the game is really decided on the field.
Hey everyone, guess who's back? It's Kamish back here with our first preview of the year. And we got Tier 3, and we got a new owner here by the name of Jake. Very excited to have you on board. I've noticed you've been quite active already, and that will get you successful, especially if you can move up the tiers quickly, because then you'll get into a point where you can definitely get up to Tier 1, which is where you want to get to. So getting into your preview here, and I'll just share my screen. Sorry about that. Okay. So we got Jake here. Like I said, first preview of the year for Tier 3. So Jake hasn't set his keepers yet. I mean, it is cool if teams do set their keepers. I mean, again, the keepers don't lock until 24 hours before the draft. But if you can set your keepers, it just shows who's available in the draft when people go into the draft room to prepare. I got likely keepers here, and again, this might not be the keepers you go with because you have so many keeper quality players. But I have CD, Calvin Ridley, Saquon, Herbert at quarterback, DJ Moore potentially. But there's King Henry, there's Hubbard, there's Jalen Warren, there's Jordan Addison, there's Christian Kirk, Mark Andrews, and then for your IDP keeper, I went Quay Walker. Not sure if you'll go him because you got Tremaine Edmonds, you got Logan Wilson. So many options for you, Jake. And basically what happened is the team that moved up to Tier 2 sold his first 5-round picks to essentially get up into Tier 2. And I mean, you can't blame them, right? There is the 5 and 10 rule, just so you know, so you can only trade 5 of your first 10-round picks to try to prevent someone from selling everything. And then ultimately it keeps that team somewhat competitive. And this is where I have to thank you for taking this team, because I know it's not easy coming in when you don't have a pick in first rounds 1 to 5, as you can see in your round 1 to 10 outlook. Also, when we look at the fact that you don't pick till round 6, it's going to make things tough for other teams. Maybe watching this preview, maybe if you could upgrade a keeper, have a look at some of Jake's keepers there. And, I'm sure round 5 might be able to score you a pretty good player. Round 11 and 20, you can see 10 picks. You have your own picks there. And then what you don't want to see in round 21 to 29, that's where the majority of your picks are, 14 picks, as you're doubling up on round 25 to 29. I think for you, Jake, honestly, if you just stick it out here, right, for the year, and then you get your full complement of picks next year, you'll probably make it to Tier 2 in no time, just based on your activity level. I hope you do. But, you might even be able to get up there this year. And again, for the other teams watching, maybe make a trade with Jake and maybe upgrade a keeper if you think there's potential there. Have a good season, Jake.